I am feeling worse for wear. It's just so ridiculous. Back in business.
You and I were married Tuesday morning. Sun high in the sky, not fair.
Hello, my angels, and welcome back to the vlog. I am sitting in the parking lot of one of my absolute favorite places on earth, and that is the greenhouse. Come to Terra Greenhouses. It's like in the Waterdown area, and I just love it here so much. I feel like spring is right on the cusp. The buds are starting to pop, like all the vibes of the greenhouse are really starting to pop. I'm so excited to go in. I need to film some B-roll for another video that I'm making, but I was like, why not start the vlog from here as well? Because why not spread all of that green, flowery goodness with you guys? I hope that you're having a great week so far, so let's dive right in.
Keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my high.
It is always such a pleasure. I also have to show you this jacket that I just got. It's a Kieran Millen jacket. It was part of Lydia's winter collection, but I feel like it's very spring as well. Can't go wrong with a trench, that's for sure. So that was delightful. I just did a little walkabout. I would have loved to stay longer, but I just have so much to do today. So now, hilariously, in the so much to do today, it's all very much fun stuff and productive stuff. I am going to head to HomeSense because one of the points in the video upcoming is to refresh your space. And I feel like I could just bring in a couple of little bits and bobs to refresh our space at home within a budget for sure, and just make it feel a little bit more spring. Inside of Terra though, I saw all of their new wreaths, just the cutest little artwork pieces. There was one that's at Hampstead Heath and it just brought me back to our London trip. I loved it so much. I sent it to Howard and Scotty. Let's continue on with this most wholesome Sunday vlog edition.
Lost again, going back around, dreaming of a time when I get things right. Lost in the shadows of a million stars. Shouldn't they enlighten my near and far? Shouldn't they at all just tell me where you are?
So I just got home, but I wanted to show you before I put it on the door, this beautiful wreath that I got from HomeSense. I actually ran into a woman that I met just last week at the photo shoot that I was doing. If you haven't seen that vlog, I will link it up above. But I ran into her and her husband, which was so sweet. And she was telling me that the wreaths that she saw in a different shop were like $250. This one was a little bit more than I wanted to spend. It was $39.99, but still, I feel like it's exactly what I'm looking for. And sometimes you just have to pay that little bit extra to get exactly what you're looking for. So if you're looking for spring things, I highly recommend going out to HomeSense early, or Home Goods if you're in the States, that you would find your home stuff, because I find that this seasonal stuff just sells out so quickly now. I don't know what it is, but yeah, they just get it so early. I am so excited. I'm gonna put this on and see if Scotty notices when he gets home.
I can't let you go, baby. I just wanna tell you that. No. Yeah. All of my friends say, girl, you better take care, 'cause that man is trouble, you best beware. And though deep down, I know I might be headed for teardrops. Now that you got me started, I just can't stop. No. 'Cause I love you, baby. I can't let you go, baby. I gotta tell you that I I've been
Garo.
looking for a love so true. When I was down and out, along came you. Well, you might be a liar, and she.
Hello.
I just can't quit you now 'cause I love you. Yes, I do. I can't let you go, baby. I can't let you go, baby. 'Cause I love you, I love you, I love you. No, no, no.
So we are now officially on Monday. It is 8 p.m. and this is my setup. I just got back from a Marley's game. Scotty and I had dinner, and this is just like the non-glamorous part that you don't always see when it comes to content creating, that you could be creating at 8 p.m. at night because you have a little deadline. And it was just been way too busy. But yeah, I just wanted to show you behind the scenes. This is my like little setup that I have now figured out how to do. My light, gotta set up my camera there. I also have my mic so I can get really good audio. Have a couple of bits and bobs on here. And then I moved my desk completely so that I have this little set. And eventually I want this whole wall to be like a really cool set. Okay, it's officially 9 o'clock. I'm actually so excited that I got that done. Wow. At this time of night, after speaking so much on camera already, it is so hard for me sometimes to get words out. I will read a sentence even if it's scripted, and just even say those words is so hard. But I wanted to show you a little bit of the reality behind the scenes sometimes of filming videos. I am kind of tempted to cut in how many times I mess up. I know that would take a really long time because there were a lot of times, but just to show you the reality, like sometimes you see the end of a YouTube video and you're like, wow, that person really has it together. They really know what they're doing. I don't think I could ever say words like that or be that succinct sounding. Oh my gosh. Being down a little bit, babe. The magic that is editing. Sometimes you just, sometimes you nail it, and sometimes you need a little assistance. So I'm putting this room back together. Actually, I might leave those up there. I might take my lamp back here. We gotta get this edited now. Before I dive into editing, you are so precariously balanced, but I got this journal by Intelligent Change, and they're the same people who do the 5-minute journal. And it has been really, really fun. Like doing a little quick review of top 5 happiest moments the past year, 3 things I'm grateful for, 3 life-changing experiences the previous year. So the first little bit is all on reflection and gratitude. And then as you work through the book, which I am still working through the book, you then kind of get into what your major life goals are for the year ahead and what really brings you happiness and what you feel like is good for health and well-being and relationship. And yeah, like I feel like I am the person who needs this book. I just get going at 1,000,000 miles an hour. And if you are someone like that you feel, let me literally read this first. Please don't click off. Let me literally read you just this first sentence of their introduction. Introduction. Do you ever feel as though you're sleepwalking through life with no real idea of what you want or where you are headed? Yes, sometimes. Does the end of the year come around and you aren't sure where the time has gone? Are you frustrated that you haven't been able to achieve your full potential or realize your dreams? Does it seem as though life is passing you by? Do you make New Year's resolutions only to break them 3 days into the new year? If so, you are not alone. That is just the first little paragraph of this book. And it's just so nice to have a little work journal. I need to stick to these things. If you do too, I'll link this down below along with the 5-minute journal, because I do find that one really helpful if you truly only have 3 to 5 minutes in a day. But I think I am the type of person who has experienced the burnout / life-changing seasons lately that needs to reassess. So if you would like to join me on this, I'll link that down below. Please do let me know if you buy this book, because I would love just to know that I'm doing it alongside one of you guys. You know what, while I have you here as well, I got this little package from Youth to the People the other day, and I opened it up and I realized, I'm actually really excited to try some of that. This is their kale, green tea, spinach, and vitamins superfood cleanser. And on the little mailer, it actually says Sephora's #1 selling cleanser. Have you tried this? Are you a part of that group? This is what it looks like. Oh, that's wonderful. Recyclable with a pump. We love a pump, especially when it comes to cleansing. Oh, it smells really clean. Has kind of like, yeah, green tea, obviously. Sometimes I feel like spinach can sometimes as well kind of have an aloe smell. Maybe that's just me. But yeah, so that not only would look super pretty on the vanity, I'm gonna try this tonight. It says deep cleans, prevents buildup in pores, pH balance, so it won't strip your dry skin out. We love that because everyone is dry in the winter, me included. Okay, next up, this, oh, I also love this. It says AM, PM. This says PM, and this is AM, PM. So the next one that is PM is there. This kind of stuff scares me a little bit just because I need to work my way into it and read a little bit more. This is their retinol niacinamide youth serum. It comes in this opaque bottle because a lot of times these actives shouldn't be exposed to light because it can kind of reduce their work. It says reduces the look of fine lines and wrinkles, visibly smooths textured blemished skin, hydrating formula helps maximize receptivity of retinol. This is the polypeptide 121 or 121 future cream, moisturizes for 24 hours, helps strengthen skin's moisture barrier, visibly firms and reduces the look of fine lines and wrinkles. So do you know what I think I'm gonna do, guys? I'm going to do the boom, this one, then this one, and then this one. I have been using the SkinCeuticals lineup for a really long time, and I do love SkinCeuticals, so if this bothers my skin at all, I will just go right back to it, and I'm gonna read a little bit more about the retinol niacinamide cream, how that worked. Oh my goodness. But I will let you know. It's just so ridiculous. Sometimes I forget that this is a camera and not you guys just sitting here with me, because if it was you guys sitting here with me, you would just get all of these little bits. Maybe I'll leave that in because that's real life. Okay, so I'm gonna try this little 3-step routine, which it says an effective 3-step routine, and get to editing this video I just shot because my goal is to get this done before 11. I'll love you and leave you. Hello, you guys, and good day. I have been feeling just so rubbish the past couple of days. Yesterday and today I still have a bit of a runny schnoot and just feeling so under the weather. But when I feel like that, sometimes I scroll social media more than I should, and then the defeatist in me just feels so sad for my own self, which is the tiniest violin ever, that everyone's doing things and being productive and successful, and I am just at home sick. So I get in a loop of feeling very bad for myself, which is, you know what, we all do it. So I was thinking, what can I do? I'm up and moving. I just definitely don't want to see anyone because I don't want to get them sick or anything like that. And I just got my very own miter saw. You would have seen in some footage, took that out and put it on the ground. I have a bunch of other things that I got for Christmas and things like that. I don't know if I brought them down here. No, maybe they're upstairs. I also made some plans for what I want to do wainscoting wise. So I think what I'm going to do is read through this instruction manual and then on YouTube watch, like just spend today versus scrolling social media, seeing people at Fashion Month, just feeling like I'm not doing the things that I want to do. Spend the day putting that away and starting to brainstorm how I can make my space the most inspirational space I can. So if you are feeling a little under the weather, I'm so sorry, and I hope that you start feeling better. I've made myself a tea. I'm just gonna tuck in and start making some plans for all of the renos that I wanna do, because also sometimes when I have so much work to do on the computer and I'm sending people albums and I'm doing all this editing, it's not like a tangible thing you can see. So sometimes I just feel like, oh, I haven't done anything, or I just really need to see my work. And so if I paint a room or if I do something in terms of a DIY, I can see the end product, and that always makes me feel a little better. So I'm gonna tuck into that. I don't know how much more I'm gonna film today, but hopefully I can catch you up on some projects that are upcoming. I have been making a plan though. So I'm thinking that on this wall here, I want to put the halves to stacks, 2 of them, and then below that, one of their little units, so that we can put like board games in there and any like extra camera equipment. Scotty's got a few things in here. And then what I want to do is tongue and groove behind, paint the rest of downstairs the white that I really love, and do a half wall, but then do a tongue and groove in the color pigeon, which will give it like some depth and some really nice warmth. So yes, this is currently in stock, and it is taking every single piece of me not to go and get these pieces right this second. But I also have ordered another register for this little spot down here. It's changing those little bits. I mean, that one's actually in great condition, so I don't have to change that one, but it's changing little things like that, knobs, hardware, door handles, all of that kind of stuff, and making them a little bit more custom looking or custom selected, that I think really sets off a home. So, I'm gonna go upstairs, maybe get a little bit cozy, talk to Scotty about this plan, and start planning.
Life is a winding road.
Good morning, everyone. A couple of little B-roll clips this morning I was able to capture, but I am feeling worse for wear, even worse than yesterday, I think. So while I lay on a little bit of the pity party, I had a shower, I got all dressed. I don't look like I'm sick, I don't think, at the moment, because I haven't blown my nose since doing my foundation. And I'm wearing this beautiful little cream outfit, cargo pants from Aritzia, and this is the Uncle Studios, the turtleneck in cream. I definitely don't sound like myself, I'll say that. But regardless of all of that, today is a very busy day because I have a bunch of things I have to get done before this week. It is currently Friday, and this weekend I have 2 Marley's games, and I have a bunch of other work to do for my other job. So today, just so you know, I did a little Lulu haul, so I'm gonna try those things on for you. Now I'm working with Lulu on Instagram and TikTok, so I'm basically like filming a reel for them. So I went to Lulu and I put together a little outfit that I think would be perfect for like spring errands, very athleisure. So we're gonna try that on out of their new collection. And then I also have to finish up my Sunday video, aka film the whole thing. I have got the framework for it, but I need to film it. I think I'm gonna film it wearing this, and then I'm going to shoot the cutaway. So maybe I'll do that right away today because that's the highest energy item. And then I also have a UGC campaign that I have to film, and there's 2 locations I have to go to, and Scotty starts work next week. I don't know if I told you guys, Scotty got a brand new job. So exciting. If you have watched our London vlogs, you'll know that he works in tech, and it's just been so turbulent lately. And so let me turn you around actually. And so yeah, so he got laid off when we literally arrived in London. But you know what? It honestly turned out for the best. So he's gonna be starting his new job next week. So I'm gonna use him while I can. He has been so kind to agree to help me shoot my little UGC campaign today. It's not super little, it's just, I hope my brain works today. So that's a little turn of events. Positive for COVID, which sucks, the second time. So we are not gonna go out and do our shoot. Thankfully, Scotty and I haven't been around anyone. I believe I got it at the last Marley's game just because there's so many people there. We were at Scotiabank Arena. Thankfully, Scotty is negative right now. So I have sequestered myself away into the bedroom. And while I still have some energy in me, I am going to shoot the YouTube video for Sunday. As I said, I had it all planned out, so I might as well do it while I have some energy, and then maybe when I'm doing some more low-key time, I can make sure I'm staying on track with that, even though I have COVID, and I can edit it when I am feeling a little bit more sicky on the bed. These things happen. These things happen. So I have just filmed the intro and the outro for this video. I actually feel really great about it, but thankfully I wasn't coughing during filming that. And in the middle of it, this video will already be posted, so I will link that up above. In the middle of it, I said that I'm gonna be voicing it over, which just basically gives me the license to like pause the voiceover, cough, continue on, versus standing the whole time and just kind of trudging through it. So right now I have to film all of the cutaways, and I'm just gonna have fun with it. And as well, one of the biggest things that I wanna do in a video that I wanna film coming up, I don't know if I already said this, it's sicky brain talking to you now. I want to go through all of my wardrobe and really get critical about it. I know I do this every single year, and I love filming this video specifically, the closet wardrobe clear out, especially during the springtime. Because I feel like fall we accumulate and spring we clean. But I feel like my style is so geared towards spring now. I have been bringing in a lot of items to my wardrobe. And don't let me forget to show you these Lulu items as well. I need to film that as well. So I'm gonna get cracking on. I had an amazing lunch. I had breakfast for lunch, a very hearty breakfast for lunch. I made myself another tea. I'm just gonna watch some Lydia videos, feel good about English garden season, maybe some Josie videos. You know how I do over here, some Anna videos. Victoria's all at Fashion Week. Things are happening. But I find that this is also something I want to address. I've been gravitating so much more towards people who are making home content and wholesome content and their own personal style fashion content over Fashion Week content. I feel like this is something I would love to address in a future video. I kind of need to amalgamate my thoughts because I still do love all those videos that people make, but I just feel really disconnected from it right now. And even though I love kind of tracking what's happened at Fashion Week and with these fashion houses and everything, sometimes when I watch it, it just makes me feel bad. And I much rather watch someone pottering around in their garden. You guys, it has been days since I have updated you. And that is because I got COVID again. I still have a faint second line. I still have a very kind of nasally voice, so please do forgive me for that. But I wanted to show you because I had to film. I'm at my parents' house. I'm watching their dogs while they're away on vacation, aka my little brothers, Sam and Casey. I'll show you what they're up to. Casey's chilling. Sam is in his regular spot in situ waiting for an earthquake. He loves being under things. It's actually very much kind of like Rosie. She likes being under things. Scotty and Rosie, I've been with Scotty this whole time while having COVID. Thankfully, he is testing negative. I thought I was just feeling, a little bit sick from, I don't know, just like a regular little cold. And then what's funny is I thought I was just feeling sore from my workout, but it was like the body aches that you get with COVID. So anyways, but I promised you that I would show you what I bought at Lululemon. So this isn't me flashing you. This is the Like a Cloud long line bra. Look at the back. It is so cool. It's got this like crisscross back, but it's so comfortable because it's flat, and it is also made of their super soft fabric. And I also got some of I'm like, okay, I need to also get this in a few different colors. I'm also gonna have this all linked down below for you. I put all of the tags back in the bag because I just filmed a TikTok and an Instagram for them because I'm working with them on that. So I'm not working with them on this video. So this isn't an ad. This is like a dream partnership for me on those platforms. And I know you guys will love to hear about this too. So this is called their Hold Tight Long Sleeve. And this is their new color. It's called Solar Orange. And it is like a punch to the gut. It is so bright and so lovely in person. And I feel like truly the perfect spring color. Just to kind of give you a little bit of that energy. Lightweight, everyday top, definitely 100%. I want to get this in white as well. And they had black as well. Maybe I'll see if they have some other colors because it's truly the perfect everyday top. Modal fabric, soft, naturally breathable, tight fit, hip length, definitely. And And yeah, has great stretch, feels like a second skin. The other thing that I got that I've never had in my wardrobe, and Rebecca, my best friend, was like, are you serious? You have never had those in your wardrobe? Are these. They're the Align joggers. Oh man, just making it through, guys. These are the softest things that I've ever had in my body. And the best thing about them, because they are the Align collection, just like the Align leggings, but they're the joggers, so they've got a tight kind of fit around the ankle. They've got a little ankle cuff, and they also have a really nice long band at the top. They also have a pocket at the back and a drawstring on the inside. They're just so lovely. I feel like these would be the perfect plain pants because they're not like leggings. They're not super tight around your body, but you've also got pockets, which is so great. So what they're saying about this is they're buttery soft Nulu fabric, added Lycra fiber for stretch, waistband that lies flat, won't dig, that's a big one. Backdrop pocket, front pockets with interior card sleeve, and they're high rise. Love these. I've got mine in a 6. And I also got some of their scrunchies. Their everyday bag is back. This has been sold out so many times over, so I will link every single color down below just to hope that they will still have some stock by the time you see this video. And I also have that in a Sherpa fabric. It's the best. You just throw it on. I usually do the sling on the side. You could also wear it like a fanny pack. And it's just so perfect if you're traveling or if you're just going out and getting things done and you want to be hands-free. I also got this in a cropped variety because I've been seeing this kind of jacket trend over and over and over again. This is definitely on the trend list for spring 2023, this color and the quilted details. But this one is cropped, which I find is so cute for like a street style look. It also comes a little lower at the back, a little high-low effect. So I find that they do turn over at Lululemon so quickly. So I'm gonna make sure this video gets up as soon as possible, and I'm gonna link all this stuff down below, and don't wait. Honestly, I'm just saying that as a friend, not as someone who is telling you an ad, because they show you the best things, they get sold out, and then they don't come back. Or it takes a while. So, I hope you guys are doing well. Sorry this is like so scattered, but your girl is just not in top form. But I'm gonna go outside and take some photos of this to put on the blog, because I think it might be helpful to write a new in at Lululemon for spring and all of my top picks, and maybe I'll do that monthly just because I love working with them and I want them to be happy, but I also shop there all the time and it's perfectly aligned, and we've got some sunshine outside today. So I'll take the dogs out, and Sam will be so clingy with me. Sam is the blonde one if you're new here, and Casey is the black one. They're both standard poodles and they are the clingiest babies. They're also 11. It's so crazy to see your dogs grow up and all the things that we've been through together. Like, if you are a serious OG follower here on the channel, first of all, thank you. But if you've just joined me now, thank you as well. Sam is like my Fido dog. He follows me around absolutely everywhere, and there are some videos that I've shot just talking about random things when I was in those days in my bedroom over there, my childhood bedroom, and he would just be right beside me, and it was just the best. Last but not least, let's talk about the satisfying feeling of this. Oh, Lulu's tags are just the best. I got my jacket in a 4, the top and the bottoms, and the sports bra in a 6. I always tend to go for 6 because I love that little bit of extra room, and I would highly recommend it if you're ever shopping at Lulu to just go that extra size, because you don't want it to feel tight. There are definitely things you want to hold you in, like maybe the Wonder Trains, but when it comes to a line collection, like that's for like yoga and stretching and hanging and lifestyle and athleisure. I just find it's way better to have that little bit of extra space. Lululemon should feel like something comfy, cozy. It's just holding you, just a hug. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Clearly I got sick brain. Love ya, gonna go take some photos. I'll show you guys my parents' backyard. It's absolutely beautiful.
Hello, Casey man. He has a little sock on because he has toe problems.
Casey's had toe cancer twice. And so he's had to have 2 toes removed. He's our toeless wonder, but he's done really great. But sometimes he'll start licking a toe and it makes us so nervous. His toenail might need to be removed. So that's what that's about. Sorry if that's TMI. Sam is the king.
Sam is the king. What a boop.
Okay, so these are their incredible birds of paradise. I don't even know what they're gonna do. There's a new shoot coming up and there's no way it's gonna fit, but their backyard is absolutely stunning, and it's stunning every season. If you can see there's some birds fighting because they put up this bird feeder. Such a beautiful, oh, there we go, one just came. Such a beautiful backyard. So I think what I'm gonna do is in this little kind of window area, I'm just gonna set up my camera there, try to get some snaps, and then come back in and cozy up. I've been working on this one blog all day. I still have a slight line on my COVID test. It is such a bummer. I am also quite hungry. My mom made some homemade cauliflower soup and she left it in the freezer in the back. So I'm just going to heat this up, get real cozy, and keep working. It just kind of feels like one of those days. Polar bear.
I'm pretty cute too. That's a very nice one. Come on, Sam.
Good morning, you guys. I am finally back in business. Hanging out with these two little cute grandpas. Okay, so I want to talk a little bit about that. I'm gonna get you set up so we can actually have a chat because I just made some Instagram stories and I made myself cry. But I feel like it's honestly just one of those really relatable things that I think we could chat about, and I want to get chatting in the comments about. So yeah, one sec. Okay, I'm sure Sam will come and join me. Hi, mister. Oh my gosh, I just realized, I was like, do you have blood on your forehead? But I put lipstick on, and I have a really bad habit of putting lipstick on, come here, and then kissing Sam right between the eyes. Hey. The reason why I'm watching my parents' dogs was this just kind of like mixed up story, just kind of with the dog sitter, and then also just, it just felt right. The stars aligned. We'll put that story down. But I am so grateful I've gotten this time with them because I feel like after going to school and seeing these boys, like obviously I had them with me when I was growing up and they're 11 now. So I guess we would have gotten them when I was around 20, 21, which is kind of crazy. Nowadays, you know, the world spins madly on. Scotty and I have a house. We've got a dog, Rosie, and we'll come over for dinners and we'll see these guys and they'll just be kind of chilling, and then we go, and you don't really get like the full breadth of where they're at. And now, because I have this week to spend with them, I can feel myself getting teary about this right now. I'm really seeing their age. Okay, I want to get through this. I'm really seeing their age, and I'm so grateful to have this week to spend with them and to really give them all the snags and all this stuff, because time is a thief. Dogs and pets and babies will show you this. And yeah, so I'm just really grateful. If you have a puppy or a dog or a cat, or can't do this with your fish, but if you have a pet at home that is kind of like there with you in those good moments, but also kind of in the background, give them an extra snuggle for me today, because I'm just so grateful for them, for taking care of my mom and my dad and being there for all of those moments that have been really hard, but seeing them grow up right now just feels really heavy today. Because I just love them so much, and it's been kind of a sobering moment to be like, oh my goodness, yeah, they're 11. And we used to have a dog named Bear, who we lost when he was 9. So already
this age, it just feels like a lot. And Casey's kind of been through a lot as well. He's had toe cancer twice, which is really common in standard black poodles, which is kind of weird, but thankfully he has 2 angels, which are my parents, who take just the best care of him ever. These are like my mom's babies, and she's feeling so guilty for being on vacation, but everyone deserves a good vacation. So I've been sending her so many updates. This is another tip. If you are ever watching someone's pet, no amount of updates is too much. Like, just send so many pictures, send all these things, because likelihood that person is feeling a little bit guilty for leaving their pet at home. But you just gotta do it sometimes. You still gotta live life. However, okay, I'm feeling way better that we just kind of sat down, had that chat. I have a very important meeting today, so I'm gonna get all set and sorted for that. I also had a cappuccino this morning, and look what I was able to do at the gym. So happy to be able to do box jumps of this caliber at the gym after feeling so ill. But I had a cappuccino after the gym and I'm feeling so shaky. So I'm gonna chug a bunch of water. Highly recommend this cup from Starbucks. It is like the best purchase I made in 2021. I'm gonna make a really nice healthy lunch. I have an incredible avocado. It is ready to go. My mom made some banana breads, these tiny little ones for me, just to be here. And those boys are good. We've been outside, we've been playing a bunch. Get a couple of work emails done, and then head home for this important meeting because the Wi-Fi here is a little bit unreliable. Just love them.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
You guys, I'm just taking out Casey, and I was in the midst of editing this vlog and I realized I didn't officially end it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I know this wasn't my best vlog ever because of being sick, but I really appreciate it, and I would appreciate it so much if you subscribed and hit that like button. It only takes a second and it helps out my little cozy nook of the internet so much. I'm gonna watch this beautiful sunset, and with that we will see you in the next one. Bye guys.